Hello, DIA Albasha, and welcome to the end. No, welcome to the end. That doesn't make sense at all. It's the end of week 11, and welcome to our weekly assembly. I missed you last week when we didn't have one. So what has this week happened? What's all happened in this week? Well, I can tell you it's been one super busy week for everyone, and I have been absolutely super proud at the week that we have had at DIA. So let's start off. On Monday, we had our KHDA visit, our first official visit, where they were visiting all schools and having a look to see how they were doing online. They obviously have sent out surveys to parents. I know parents, I know you are bombarded with surveys, and in most cases we don't know when they go out. It gets shared with you, but thank you. I thank you for your spirit in which you complete these. So what they did was they met with some of our teachers on Monday. They had a chat with myself and Mr. Hicks and Mr. Commons in the secondary school. And then they popped into some lessons, and we hear they popped into Miss Karen's lesson in grade 2 to go and learn a little bit about language. I know that Miss Sharon's grade 2 Arabic class had a visit as well from an inspector. Miss Laura's little KG1 class had a visit for music. So all the little ones were busy doing their music lesson and they were visited. And I know they popped in at Miss Sunali's class in grade 5 to have a listen about their PYP and their emotional bucket. An interesting lesson apparently. So thank you to those classes for welcoming in the silent observer, the inspector from KHDA. And we have not received any feedback. No schools do. What they do is they've said they had a chat with us, they got their information from us, and now they're matching that with the surveys that the teachers filled in, that parents filled in, and of course secondary school students had some surveys to fill in as well. And we'll hear a little bit more about what they have to say. Thank you very much for everyone for welcoming them in. Right, and then of course our week also brought on our biggest event, well, one of our biggest events, our PYP exhibition for grade 5. So yes, as I have said before, it's not something that we are expected to do because we are still a brand new school, only in our second year, but it's something our teachers and our students wanted to tackle. They wanted to be risk takers and give it a go. Now, obviously, the current environment is a very different format in which our PYP exhibition took place, but they did it. They did it. And they have been online, and if I do believe, by the time this assembly video goes out, Ms. Sunali's class, Mr. Jonathan's class, Mr. Peter's class, you've done yours, and on Sunday, it's Mr. Brian's class for their final presentation on the PYP exhibition. Thank you, boys and girls. You did a super job. Thank you, moms and dads, for the support that you were giving at home. I know it was more than what you would have done had we been in the actual physical building. But to keep in mind, it's all about the process. Your teachers pretty much would have had your grades already locked in before your presentation, because it's all about how you were getting along with each other. And you know what? It's okay if you didn't get along with each other, because that's all part of it. Not even us grown-ups can get along with each other all the time, but it's how we deal with it. And it's how we speak to each other when we don't get on with each other. Not like you would with your younger brother or sister when they irritate you. All right, so thank you, grade 5s. That was really, really informative, and really proud students of everything that you took on. Now, before I move on, I got an email from one of our students in grade 2. Antra in grade 2A sent me a video about something that she's quite passionate about. And I loved it. Love that you people are just making contact and reaching out. So before I say anything more, have a listen to what she has to say.
My name's Antra and I'm from grade 2A. And I'm going to be sharing you my experience of horse riding so far. The video of me horse riding was super fun, and horse riding in general is so much fun. Especially it's because of the horses. They make it fun and they're so energetic. They're so much fun to ride. I've been riding for a couple of months now. I'm not sure how many months, but like 4 to 5 months I've been riding. And I haven't done any competitions. I really want to, but I don't quite feel like I'm that ready to do any competitions at this stage. I have gotten up a level, so I'm on level 2 of horse riding. And My horse's name is Rainbow, but let me tell you something. I actually don't have a horse at all, but I'm just saying my horse because Rainbow is the one that I've been riding for a long time. I actually don't have one. They choose to make me ride Rainbow because I'm good riding Rainbow. So Rainbow is beautiful. I love Rainbow. Rainbow is so pretty. Rainbow is white with black spots. He's up to my speed in horse riding, and while I'm on the horse can walk and trot. No cantering and no galloping or jumping quite yet. And I have been able to ride during these times, but you've still got to be careful. And yeah, that was my experience of horse riding that I shared with you. I hope you guys try horse riding someday. It's super, super fun. So yeah, I hope you guys like it.
Thank you, Antra. Horse riding, how awesome is that? And the fact that you are so willing to share with us that you've only just recently started. It's all still new to you. You're not entering competitions yet because you still need to get a little bit more training, and that's absolutely perfect. It's something that you are passionate about, and it's something that you are willing to share with the rest of our sharks. So thank you. Right, what's up? It's Pyp Award time. Yay! Yes, extra energy because it's almost weekend. Right, starting off with the grade ones. Let's have a look-see who's getting awards this week. So taking a look, I can say in grade 1A, Sanvita, you are getting a knowledgeable award for impressing me with her scientific knowledge, and her diary entry was super. And Ramsey, you are also getting a knowledgeable award for inquiring into shadows and having a great understanding of the scientific method. Yes, the lockdown diary competition that we had. Thank you to everyone who's been participating. Right, in grade 1B, Jalila and Ahmed, you are also both receiving knowledgeable awards. And Jalila has been busy learning her timetables and keeping up a super attitude towards her work. And Ahmed for showing how well he knows his phonic sounds. Well done, good job. In grade 1C, this week we have Salma and Noor are getting an Inquirer Award. So for inquiring into your science unit and being very focused in all the live lessons. Good job. So knowledgeable and Inquirer Awards in grade 1. In grade 2, in grade 2A, we have LJ and Vihan, who are both getting balanced awards. That's right. Both showing great perseverance in all your learning that you are doing. Good job. In grade 2B, we have Maxime is getting a balanced award. Maxime is showing great commitment to her work. And Jenna, you are getting a Communicator Award. Jenna showed an excellent communication skills when reading her poem with awesome expression. That's the thing about poems. If you don't add a little bit of life into it and you just speak like this, it can be very boring for everyone. You've got to be alive when you are sending your information. Yes, I just had a cup of coffee before I started this video presentation. In grade 2C, Assam and Kyra, you are both getting Communicator Awards. Assam has been attending Teams meetings and sharing his ideas, and Kyra has been showing great commitment to her work and asks Miss Una all the time if she needs help. So she's not too shy to say if she needs help, she asks for it and she receives it. Well done, you two. And in grade 2, we have Takwa is getting a balanced award. Takwa has shown great commitment to her team's calls and her work. And Blanca is getting an action award. Blanca completed excellent work for her homeroom subjects and her specialist activities. And that brings to an end our grade 1 and grade 2 Pyp Award winners for this week. Let's give them a square applause. Good job, everybody. Right, what's up next before I go to the rest of the awards? We have a spotlight on talent. Ta-da! Yes, I'm doing my own background music for today. So we have Arjun, who sent in a request to showcase his talent. Now, you've heard him before, his little tinkle on the piano, and he's going to be doing that again for us. So have a listen to Arjun from grade 5.
I'm going to play Morning Mood, composed by Edvard Grieg, a Norwegian composer.
Thank you, Arjun. Thank you for that. Right. Now for our grade 3, 4s, and maybe the 5s if I see their names are in. All right, here we go. Starting with grade 3s. We have in grade 3, Jude, you are getting a Risk Taker Award for asking questions and getting support when technology wasn't doing it the way that it was meant to work, and it could be quite frustrating. Good job for keeping a level head. Layla is getting a Principled Award for showing the amazing potential you have and being more focused with your work over the past few weeks. Awesome to see the great progress that you are making. Then in grade 3B, we have Ali is getting a Principled Award. Ali for taking responsibility for your learning and ensuring that you are submitting all the tasks on time. And Adam, you are getting an Action Award. Action for dedicating so much time and effort to becoming an independent learner. Love it when I hear that there is independence taking place. Well done, Adam. In grade 3C, we have Raya is getting a Communicator Award. Raya was a super creative communicator in our first narrative writing piece of the new unit. Miss Rachel says she was absolutely blown away by her imaginative writing and hope she continues with that. And then we have Natik, who's getting a Balanced Award. Natik has shown great consistency in his work across the subjects and has also shown a positive attitude in his social and learning calls. Good job. Let's move on to the grade 4s. You know grade 4s? Next year, you are the seniors of the primary school. How exciting is that? I know the grade 5s are still with us, but soon they will be out and you will be the new seniors of the primary school. I hope I get to see many of you next year when we get back to school. Right, in grade 4A, we have Kareem and Melissa. Kareem for continuing to be so positive and participating in lessons and completing tasks to the best of his ability. And Melissa for using some amazing vocabulary and adventurous sentence structure in her descriptive writing. And in all this amazing writing, Miss Jo forgot to say which awards you are getting. So if I think Kareem, it says here, for continuing to be so positive and participating in the lessons and completing. That could be action, well-balanced or principled. Let me know which one it is. And Melissa, it's for using the same amazing vocabulary. That could be an inquirer or knowledgeable award. I wonder. Right. Either way, you know you're both getting an award. In 4B, we have Eden and Paolo, and you are both getting an Action Award, both for showing extra effort towards completing tasks on time and participating so well online. Good job, boys. Right, 4C, we have Ehana is getting a Balanced Award and has submitted some super work on profit and loss projects showing great enthusiasm in her efforts and participation. And Ethan, you are getting a Communicator Award. Ethan has been an amazing communicator this week, participating in online lessons. Right, and before I end off with our seniors, the oldies, the grannies and the grandpas of the primary school, listen up to what Miss Jade has to say.
Hi everyone, hope you're all doing well. So I've just finished a 7k run, which reminds me, I hope many of you have all entered the virtual marathon. I've seen quite a few names, so well done to you all who have already got your name down and you're building up your kilometers. You are doing a super job. To everybody else, give it a go. The link is on Toddle. Sign up. You've got 26 days to complete a marathon, which is 42 kilometers. It'd be a great achievement if as many of you as possible could take part and complete it. It doesn't matter how little or how much you do every day. My name is on there, however, for the top rankings, for the top 10, I won't count. It is all down to you. So I look forward to seeing more names on the list and the leaderboard. Good luck.
Right, and as promised, our awards for our grade 5s. So this is what I have in front of me. In grade 5B, congratulations to Rajdeep, who is getting an Inquirer Award. Rajdeep inquired into his group's topic on global warming by arranging an interview with an important member working on sustainability in Dubai. Well, Rajdeep, looks like you had some connections there. And then to Yusuf, who is getting a Communicator Award. Yusuf took great strides in displaying his communication skills during the exhibition presentations. And then we have in grade 5D, Neil is getting a Risk Taker Award. Neil and his exhibition group decided to take a risk and change direction with their PYP exhibition, and it has paid off. And Ryan, you are getting a Balanced Award. Ryan continues to impress week after week with awesome interactions and super work in all subjects. He wrote perhaps the most impressive reflection that Mr. Peter has seen from any grade 5 student ever. Wow. Mr. Peter, can I ask you to share that with me, please? I'd like to have a read with that one too. Right, so that's for our grade 5s. Thank you very much. And before I go, let's quickly take a look on the screen. Mr. Lee has sent the latest weekly report of house points. Right, everybody, so that brings to an end our assembly for week 11. Cannot believe that we're going into week 12 and that we are in the month of June. Now that restrictions have been eased a bit, I trust that you are all still staying safe. And those of you that are using the opportunity to get out a bit more, good for you. Make sure that you keep all the restrictions and the expectations in place. And for those of you that are not yet feeling comfortable to go make that venture, that's okay too. I think it's going to be taking us all a long time, a bit of a while before we start feeling really comfortable with our new normal. I know that there are many of you with many questions about next year. I wish I had the answers, as I said before. At this point in time, we have been told that we are looking forward to school starting in September. But as you have seen, things happen and change so quickly and so quickly overnight. We just have to keep ourselves posted and listening to what is going to be happening. To our grade 1 students who are going into grade 2 next year, I need to have a chat with you at some time. I'm quite curious to hear about whether you are considering taking French or Spanish. Now, I know you haven't been in the building for a while. None of us have. And might need a little bit of an idea of what French and Spanish could entail. And we were planning, while we were still in the building, taking on a new approach with our French and Spanish for next year. So what we might suggest, this is nothing cast in stone, everybody, maybe before the WhatsApp groups go on a panic, but just to say we might, when we get back to school in September, is to have you do a little bit of French and a little bit of Spanish, and then make a decision to decide what you are going to do. Still while you are in grade 2, but just for a little bit, just at the start of the year, just to get a little taster of what French is and what Spanish is before you make that decision for the rest of your grade 2 year. To our grade 5s, watch out for the letter from Mr. Commons. I have already shared the dates with your parents about a move up day where you get to spend some time online in secondary school to find out what grade 6 can feel like, and then to the moms and dads in grade 5, a meeting with Mr. Commons and his secondary school team so that you can hear all about MYP. Other than that, our grade 5s, on the 22nd of June, you officially graduate out of grade 5. We'll be sending you the invite soon, and I know your teachers have something planned. And although we can't physically be in the school building, know for sure we are planning a graduation ceremony for you. So to everyone, have a lovely weekend. Rest. Look after yourselves, and if there's something that you are passionate about and you want to share a video with me, do so. Gives me something to share with everyone else for our next assembly. Take care, stay safe, and see you soon.